Hello everyone, and today I'll be continuing with my chapter that is statistical diagrams, and today's topic would be frequency table and histogram. And to understand the frequency table and histogram, I have prepared few questions which will help them to assist you to how to draw a frequency table or draw a histogram and how to read them. So let's begin with some questions. So here it is, the question number one, that a survey is collected to find out the average number of hours the teacher in a school spend on marking their students' assignment each day. So these are the teachers which are taking the number of hours to mark their assignment. So the first teacher is taking 6 hours, the second teacher is taking 4 hours, the third teacher is taking 3 hours, the fourth teacher is taking 1 hour, and so on. The values are noted in the table. So all the values are gathered here, and this is known as the raw data. As the numbers are just randomly filled here, so it would be known as raw data, and then we need to convert this raw data into a frequency table. After that, we can draw a histogram with the help of the frequency table. After that, we can answer all the questions which are stated to us by the help of that frequency table and histograms. So firstly we will make this histogram and frequency table. So I have copied the table here, and I will be making a frequency table right now. So this would be a frequency table where first of all we will make the first column as the average number of hours. So I have noted the hours here, at as I know that the minimum value for hours is 1 and the maximum value for hour is 6. So I have numbered here 1 2 3 4 5 6. They are the number of hours. So in this column, when I talk about the frequency means that how many times this particular number 1 is repeated. So there is 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 is repeated 5 times. So it in the below 1 the frequency would be 5. When I talk about number 2, that means 2 hours. So how many times it is repeated in this raw data? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So 8 times 2 is repeated. So this is how we fill in the frequency table. So this frequency table helps us to understand that 8 times the number 2 has occurred, 4 times the number 4 has occurred. So most of the teachers are taking 8. Most of the teachers are taking 2 hours, as 8 teachers are there which are who are taking 2 hours to mark their assignment, and the least one teacher is taking 6 hours. He is taking a lot of time to grade up the assignment. So this is how we obtain a frequency table. After that, we need to convert this frequency table into a histogram. So here's a histogram where we need to construct it like a bar graph, but the only difference between the histogram and bar graph is there is no gap in between the lines. As you have drawn the bar graph, you must have seen the bar graph earlier. So bar graph must be having the gaps in between the line, in between the bars. So there is no bar in the histogram. Then we need to just write 1 2 3 4 5 6, which are the number of hours in the x-axis, as they are the independent variable. They do not depend upon anything, and the number of frequency are always a dependent variable, so they always come on y-axis. And for number of 1 hours, there is a frequency of 5. So I have made the bar till 5. After that, we have 2 hours which have a frequency of 8. So on 2 we have made the frequency of 8, and so on. This histogram has obtained. After constructing this histogram and frequency table, I can easily answer up my rest of the questions, that were what is the most common average number of hours that teachers spend on marking their students' assignment each day. So I need to find the most common average number. That means how many hours were required by most of the teachers. So I can see this, that 2 is repeated 8 times. That means 2 hours are the number that most teacher needed. That most the common average number of hours is 2 hours. After that, the fourth part was find the number of teachers who participated in the survey. So these are all the teachers who participated in the survey. So I need to add up all the frequencies to get my answer. So 5, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1 all added to get 26. After that, in the fifth part, find the fraction of teachers who spend an average hour of 3 hours in making their students assignment each day, marking their student assignment each day. So when I talk about 3 hours, so 3 hours has a frequency of 6 out of the 26. So I have written it in a fraction that's 6 over 26 and simplified it to get 3 over 13. So I have cancelled it in the table of 2 and we have got the simplified fraction as 3 over 13. Now we will be looking at one more question that we have a frequency table drawn here and we need to construct a histogram first and we need to answer the questions. So this data is showing that the number of incident that occurs in a city each day over a period of 60 days. So the total sum of these frequencies, the number of days are frequencies and the number of fire incidents are a number of x that comes in the x-axis. How I am telling that is the continuation of number is showing that this is the x and this variation in the number that 16, 12, 11, 9, 6, 2, these are random numbers. So this seems to be a frequency, and as the number of days will vary, that number of on the number of incidents, so it might be 4 days there should be no incident, or 1 day there are many incidents. So we can wrote that in the write that in the table. So it has been mentioned and given us in the frequency table, and we need to construct a histogram to illustrate this data. So here I have constructed this histogram that on 0 incidents I have made the bar of 16 number of days as it is showing in the frequency table. Then on 1 incident it has a 12 frequency. On 3 hours it has a frequency of 9, and so on. This histogram has been made. Now we need to answer the questions as from the frequency table. So our question is that find the ratio of number of days which had no fire incidents. No fire incident, there are 16 days which had no fire incidents to the number of days which had more than 5 incidents. So when I talk about more than 5 incidents, there are 6 incidents or 7 incidents. So there were 2 days which had 6 incidents and there were 2 days which had 7 incidents. So total of 4 days which had more than 5 incidents, and we need to write the ratio with the day which has 0 incidents or no incidents. So the ratio would be 16 ratio 2 plus 2, that is 4. So 16 ratio 4 would be our ratio, and we need to simplify this up to get 4:1. We have to cancel this in the table of 4. So 4 4 is 16 and 4 1s are 4. So this is 4:1, which is the ratio required in the second part. In the third part, they are asking that Rui Fang says that the most common number of fire of incident is 16. He's saying that most of the incident most of the incident that happened is 16. So this is not 16 is not most incident. They are the number of days. They are not the incidents. The most incident happened in a day are 7. And when we talk about 0 incidents happen in the most of the days. So we need to explain this up that this statement is wrong. So the answer is no. The most common number of fire incident is 0, of which 16 days out of the 60 had 0 fire incidents. So out of the 60 incidents, 60 days, there's 16 days which had no incidents. This is showed by this table. Now we are be looking at one more question that we have been given this 19 days record of selling a laptop, and when I talk about this range, this means that when a person has sold 0 till 5 laptop, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 laptops, any laptops per day. Maybe he has sold 4 laptops per day, 3 laptops per day, all would come in the first row that would be added in the frequency of this 0 and 5, and they are added up to get 9. this 5 is to 10, the number of laptops sold in a day, that is above 5 and below 10, they are 5, and so on. This table is given in the question. We need to illustrate this information in the form of the histogram. So what we will do, we will just write the frequencies here, number of laptops here, and from 0 till 5 we will make a bar of 9, which is the frequency, and till 5 till 10 we will make the bar as till 5, which is the frequency given in the next column. After that we will make the frequency of 2 from 10 to 5 15, which is also mentioned here, and rest 2 would be made like so. After that we need to answer this question, that how many days were the number of laptops sold more than equal to 15. So we should be knowing that more than equal to 15, that means this is more than 15. We can say 16, 17, 18 or such laptops. So these are the number of laptops sold from 15 till 20, and 20 till 25, this is 1. So total of 3 days were there where the laptops more than 15 and lesser than 25 were sold. We have been given with the lower boundary that more than 15, that is asked only, so it can be till 15 or 25 or more than that as well, but we have been given till 25, so we can add these up and we can get the answer as 3 days. After that, one more question, that the histogram is given here, and we need to write the intervals from the histogram. So this histogram is copied here, and we know till 0 till 2 we have been given that write the range in this form, that 0 till 2 how many number of days is present, or number of frequency is there, and 2 till 4 how much frequency is there. So we need to fill up the table according to that. So 0 till 2 the frequency is 0 as there is no bar. 2 till 4 there is a frequency of 30, so 2 till 4 the frequency of 30, and 4 till 6 the frequency of 40, so 4 till 6 the frequency is 40, and 6 till 8 the frequency is 60, so 6 till 8 frequency is 60, and this is 28 to 10. After adding all this up, we know that 150 is the total frequency of this situation. Other than that, we have been asked that state the number of students who spend more than or equal to 4 but less than 6 hours on revising mathematics in that week. So these are the number of hours and these are the number of students, and we need to find that how many students spend more than or equal to 4 hours and less than 6 hours. So this is this range, more than 4 hours, more than or equal to 4 hours and less than 6 hours. So there are 40 students who did that, which is the answer to part 2. After that, we have been asked that find the total number of secondary 2 students in the class. So these are the total number of students in the class. Adding them up, that is 150, is the total strength of the class. That is 30 plus 40 plus 60 plus 20, all these added up to get 150. In the fourth part, we need to find the percentage of students who spend less than 6 hours on revising. So less than 6 hours, when we talk about less than 6 hours, these are all are the values which are less than 6 hours. This is 0 till 2 hours, 2 till 4, 4 till 6. So this is below 6, all these values. After that, they had more than 6 hours. So we can add these up. It will be 70, and we need to find the percentage. So we will divide it by the total value, that is 150, and we will multiply it by 100 to get the percentage, which is 70 over 150 into 100, 46 whole 2 over 3%. So this would be the percentage. So today we are up with few questions, and I'll be coming up with few more questions from frequency table and histogram. So stay tuned.